Hi there, thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah and I'll be hosting this reading for you. So we are picking randomly with this fabulous Moonology deck which signs will be going at random. So let's see here. We have, oh look, we have Gemini. The moon is actually moving into Gemini if you follow sidereal, Cancer if you follow tropical. So that is perfect. This one is for you, Geminis. Great way to start with the moon in your actual sign. I had something written down, a book here. So the message that is coming with this full moon is that the answers are coming. You know, you may have an important conversation that you're about to partake in with somebody. It could be a significant other. It could be with your employer, or just with a family member, perhaps even. I think the biggest takeaway with this is to not be superficial, to be your authentic self. I know with Gemini energy, there's a tendency to fluctuate between the different aspects of yourself that you naturally carry as a duality type of energy, like sign. Someone could also be trying to flirt with you. So there may be a new love interest coming your way. Open it with welcome arms. It may not be something that you're interested in, but why not even just practice the art of flirting? Because you are a natural artist and extremely charismatic, especially when it comes to speaking your truth and your intentions, and you're very intuitive for the most part, Gemini. So what else? And you know, if you have any, yes, this is coming to my mind for some reason. If you have any issues with reading social cues, just try to stay calm and cool and collected. That may not be within your capacity, but avoiding any type of harsh reaction or allowing yourself to appear to be overstimulated is not really going to be in your best interest. Or at least if you can articulate and express that you are overstimulated, by all means, that is definitely in your best interest to do so. You may just need to laugh it off. That could be your saving grace as well. I fully subscribe to that shit, 100%. And job applications have good prospects at this time with this card being drawn. What else? As you can see, we have two different eye colors today, channeling the spirit of the fabulous David Boy, whose life and death began and ended around this time. I believe he was born on the 8th and died on the 10th, or born on the 6th and died on the 10th. Anyways, look it up. I don't remember dates exactly that perfectly, so just so you know, that is what I'm channeling. It just came to my mind and I followed the signs. So without further ado, let's get into this reading for you all. We are using the Deviant Moon, Paradoxical Addiction. Addiction, jeez. Freudian slip, eh? Let's talk about my addiction to tarot cards. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's pull this first card for the sign Gemini. We have a couple of decks we can use to clarify as well. Lots of decks that we're going to be using on the next Twitch stream. So if you are a Twitch fan or follower of Twitch, you know, come on out, come on through, come get your reading. I ask for biddies, small donations, and also digital currency. Like if you follow, like, and subscribe on all of my social media outlets, that will definitely create the exchange that I'm looking for to give you the best reading, the best and most accurate reading you seek. Also, you can follow the link tree and book a reading with me through there. Personal readings are open. Okay, so death reversed, Gemini. Something that needs to come to an end isn't quite in that moment yet. For some reason, You might not be getting the answers that you need, or you might not be open to receiving them. That is a possibility. You still may have to, there still might be some feelings that you need to sort through or get honest with yourself about on some level. It looks like hope still remains. I love the star card. Hope still remains. You still have hope. There's still an Aquarian type of energy. Maybe there is an Aquarius in your life. Being a Gemini, you may be actually like attracted to an Aquarius. But balance of give and take really is the biggest takeaway message I find with the star. It's like that very ancient kind of ancient teachings that are centered in sustainability and having good relationships with fellow humans, with the earth, with other beings on the planet, the animals, all of those things. It's all about sustainability, which is centered in balance of give and take. The Five of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Just trying to get it nice and glowed up for you a little bit there. Oh, perfect. Five of Wands. So there is some conflict. Conflict with your energy outputs or conflict within your surroundings. Could be, it could very well be the challenge that you need to maintain your creative energy, get those juices flowing. Like what challenges us, all like challenges in our lives, or like that chaos energy is what helps us to it's the energy that we need to process in order to express ourselves in the future. So it's, there might be some personality clashes that challenge us to do some serious conflict resolution on some level, but it's the challenge that we need. It keeps us going. Like there's a necessary evil when it comes to chaos energy. It's there all around us. It's just as divine as the love and healing energy that we seek in life as well. We have the Nine of Coins. So your conflict could be centered in not being happy about your financial situation. You're not feeling like you might be having some money problems, or you also might be having some like shady activity behind the scenes with money that you need to set straight on some level, or figure out a way to like not express, but just trying to think, like good grounded energy will help you burn your fire. That's always something that I think about. So having good grounded energy is what allows you to have a good healthy fire burning. That is not necessarily conflict free, but definitely prepared to hold space for conflict. So holding space for conflict resolution is the name of your game, Gemini, in this next cycle. And the Eight of Coins. So doing a lot of work, being very busy. Maybe even like when it's reversed, I would say that it's more workaholic type of energy. But the Eight of Coins definitely is all about reaping so that you can sow later on. So what is your reward going to look like when it comes to you reap what you sow? What are you sowing? Maybe you need to take up some sewing lessons. Myself included. Maybe not lessons, just do it more often. Sewing is not really, it requires patience. So maybe patience. Patience is something that you have, I would say, but Like, where have you been directing your patient energy? Is it in the right way, in the right direction? The Three of Coins. So the energy that you've been patient with, like the folks that you have been directing your patients towards, I should say, may not necessarily have benefited the situation, because it sounds like networking and skill development is still lacking within the environment that you have created or are working in or dealing with this conflict. One second. So that's just something they'll be dealing with in the immediate future or coming to a realization about. And maybe that will help you sort of connect more with that death energy that you need to, put upright and allow some things to come to an end to make room for new life. The circle of life. Some Lion King vibes. All right, we have the Four of Cups reversed. So warming up. You may have some narcissistic tendencies. You may have also, out of necessity, been cold on some level, out of survival. So emotional release has been working for you. You have a good attitude towards emotional release, I would say. You're done at this time, at least, having a cold heart or having to close yourself off for the purpose of self-care. Like, that is, I feel like, an important takeaway that people need to never beat themselves up over. Sometimes we are as cold as ice out of survival, and it's real. So, good attitude in that way. You're warming up. You've allowed yourself the time that you need to go through a cycle, and release has occurred for you. Now the 4 usually leads to the 5, and the 5s are always conflict. So when you think about within the emotional realm, that could be what you might be avoiding and why that death card might be reversed. So coming to terms with how you feel, truly, and being honest with yourself about it. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Holy shit. Creepy. All right. So people see you as maybe stuck between a rock and a hard place, dealing with someone who is ornery and immature. You may have outgrown an individual, or dealing with somebody that you're just dealing maybe with a codependent dynamic on some level, like the immature person versus the nag kind of person, if that makes sense. The ornery person versus the person who is just trying to keep their shit together and it doesn't look or sound good, right? So, emotionally conflicted too. This can also be depression, self-loathing. Doesn't necessarily have to be a codependent dynamic between two external individuals. This can be also what's going on inside. So the Page of Wands, reversed. There's someone that you're really struggling, like you have a fear of hindering the growth of maybe your offspring, or whatever your future represents. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, sorry. Excuse me, true words. All right, so Page of Wands, reversed. You fear that your growth, or you are not going to be able to mature on some level with regards to your creative energy. It's going to backfire on you in some type of way. Whatever lessons, and I'm getting this very like future type of, because this is a young person. The pages are young people usually, or they represent a certain level of immaturity within the self, I find, or within a person that you're dealing with. And when it comes to the Page of Wands, it's about growth, and growth of creative energy, growth of even skill development as well. It's sort of related to the earth energy in that way, because it does need a positive ground to burn on. So this growth, you may be afraid that is going to get cut off, your ability to grow. It may be like you're getting to a point in your life where it's getting kind of old to be immature. I hope that's not the case, but like if it is, shit, get it together, Gemini. Four of Wands reversed. So within your home, there's a type of energy within your home. I feel like this is definitely centered in your home. And that could be your body. That could be feeling at home within yourself, feeling at home within your physical surroundings. The Lovers reversed is on the base of the deck here. So I would definitely say that self-care and self-love, I mean, I feel like everything always points towards that anyways, but here it is a sure thing. So this is you, Gemini. This is your card, and loving yourself is definitely what's going to get you in a better spot, career-wise, health-wise, just all around, emotionally in particular. So deal with those emotions, allow those releases to happen. And we will leave it at that. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. If this does resonate, please do hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much again. Bye for now.